Guys, it's been a while since we had a video. What was it? What was it like? Been focusing on working and all this shit, and focusing on getting good, speaking, talking to people around the world on the internet is it's draining. And then on top of that, working for like 10 hours every day. That's not fun. Couldn't even make a video. But once things starts dying down, I want to get back into it. But I'm focusing on my sleep schedule. Um, no, yesterday I was pissed off about everybody. You know, I was tired. I was groggy. Didn't want to talk to anyone. And out come nowhere, there was this. I'm gonna say it because I don't really care anymore. A dyke fucking called me out and saying, "Oh, you're wearing this," making fun of my uniform, even though I've been here for 3 years. And I seen people carrying knives, same, they have the same uniform as me. So what gives? I just feel like they're just bullying. And then plus on top of that, I wear an apron around it, so it's protecting vehicles when I work on it. But no, it just pisses me off that I was minding my own business, and then this fucking dyke um ratted my ass, and I didn't appreciate that shit at all, and I was just becoming super misogynistic, you know, mentally, not verbally, mentally. And then I just mind my own business, get through the day, you know. And no, man, every time I work with people, there's always a woman. And I don't understand, man, because in my culture, if you're a girl, you're supposed to be married, you should be in the kitchen. Like that type of shit. But no, when it comes to like a relation, like family in America, this equal right, equal shit, it just has to stop, man, because I get fatigue. I'm dyke fatigue. Like girls who are trying to be like guys, you're never gonna be like me. You're never gonna fuck like me. You're not gonna fight like me. You're not gonna shit like me. You're not gonna bleed like me. So what are you trying to prove? In my opinion. But no, when it pisses me off that I mind my own business and not talking to anyone. When I see a woman at work, I just avoid her like a plague because I, in my opinion, women should be in the kitchen with their kids. That's my opinion. But every time I do say what I want to say, it's just it just complicates things, you know. Mm-hmm. No, I just think women today, man, they need to go back to their fucking household and clean and cook for their husband and their family. You know, I'm really fucking pissed about the whole fact that we let these people in charge, and they don't know shit. Like, and I don't mean to bash everybody, but when it comes to like, okay, yesterday I was having a session with my Russian teacher, and her there's things that are going on over there that is uncivil, and I get it, but at the same time, like they're like, well, in America you can make choices to go to the military, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Well, like I really want to look at her. And I was looking at her. I didn't say it. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? If you're a dude and you're born here, you are obligated to sign a declaration of warfare, whether you like it or not. And she's like, wait, what? I was like, yeah, any country, if you are a man and you are born in a country, you have to serve that country, whether you like it or not. And I know this little left wing was like, oh, peace, no war. And I'm like, bullshit. Because I train with these people in the military, and I have family members who are in the military, and not just that. I mean, my whole family fight, like are fighters, and when when I do when I talk to them, man, it's just it's really they're right. They're in a different world than you and I. And when I do see people like, well, we don't want peace. We want peace, no war, and it doesn't make sense because my favorite war strategist from China in ancient times, Sun Tzu, I think. He's like, in the time of peace, you have to sweat more. When in a time of war, you have to bleed less, and that's so true. You have to be willing to be ready for warfare. You know, whether you like it or not. If you want, and even what is it? John F. Kennedy says, um, you have to, in order to secure peace, you have to be prepared for war. And a lot of these things, when I do said this to her, she was like, I hate to say it, but I did put her in her place because she doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about when it comes to that. And if I really want to be that guy, and I don't want to be that guy, I'm like, what do you know about warfare? You're a woman. Why is it a concern to you? Yeah, your brother might go to war, but you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about killing another man for the rest of your life. You know, and if I really want to be that guy, but I didn't want to be that guy because I already said my point across. But no, it's just this delusion that women have when it comes to power because they don't know how to handle it. Sunday at church, one of the guys that I work with, all of that section of the area, all of them are guys, and we talked, and he asked me, "So how is it in your area?" And he's a team leader, and I said, "Well, there's too many women," and he laughed, and he agreed with me. Everything I'm saying to you, he agreed with me because most of these girls just need to be married. They shouldn't be in here. We got girls who are tatted up than I am. To me, it's like we're not talking about like sleeves and cover it while you're working. It's like necks, hands, face. It's like, dude, what the fuck am I at? You know, is this a clown show? You know? But I'm sorry, I gotta get this. Love, love coffee. Best invention known to man. But no, it's just funny. It's funny that people to these days don't understand how good they have it, and I don't understand this combativeness towards men. Like, you should be grateful. Matter of fact, you should be honored. You know, because all the things that you have is made by men. But at the same time, when we give women power, it always it always leads to tyranny. Name one ruler in history that is a woman that is actually a good leader. I mean, possibly there's some, but most of the time they're not fit for that. And I hate to be that guy. Women are not fit for power. They're not fit for ruling. What they're good at is listening and obeying. You tell them what to do, and they do it. Because they don't have that mentality versus like us guys do. And when, of course, I got pissed off yesterday, but again, girls in power always leads to tyranny. When things are not getting done, it's always a woman's fault because in charge, and it makes this whole fucking operation at work way harder. And I'm just sick of it, man. I'm just sick of the whole concept we have to cater towards girls. No, go fucking get married. Go make me a sandwich, and I hope everything when I come home everything's clean. That's it. Easiest job. If I was a woman, I would be married. I would have 7 children. Yeah. If I was a girl right now in 2026. Yeah. I would have my 8th kid. And it would be a son. But no, it's just it's just this privilege, man. I think girls need to get married. Period. They don't deserve to be in the work environment with men. That's it. That is it. And like I had to break. I was talking to a guy who had a daughter. Her daughter is a military girl. I'm like, that's cool and all, but I could still kill her or beat her because I'm a dude. It doesn't matter how much training you have. And he got butthurt because I told him the truth. And this is why I have problems with the Americans, is they're too passive of everything now. And it's getting to a point where like, hey, I don't think you should be in this field because you're not meant for that. Like girls, we have girls that are cops, man. It's a joke. What are you going to deal with the most? Men. Not women. Men. Dangerous criminals. And when we have people who are like wishy-washy about everything, it just doesn't make, it shouldn't be our focus. And not just that, man, it's just, I'm sick of this whole cater towards women. Women just need to go and just get married. That's it. That's the only power they can have is over their children, not your ass. But no, man. I'm gonna to wrap this up. I think yesterday was it was stupid. It was fucking gay actually, and that bitch needs to get married. That's all I gotta say. She needs to have some good dick and get kids. That's what she needs. But she's a dyke, so I don't fucking get it. Like, but anywho, wish you guys a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later.